The world is ready to give up its secrets if we only know how to knock, how to give it the necessary blow. The strength and force of the blow come through concentration. Let us all begin the new journey of out of the box thinking. A fine book that is written by A.R.K. Sarma based on Swami Vivekananda's creative genius. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. There is no limit to the power of the human mind. In our day-to-day job functions at the workplace, we come across many problems. Many a time the problem appears to be much bigger in the beginning, but when we find creative ways to face it, they become much simpler. In the corporate world, we often find catchphrases like innovation, reframing, brainstorming, out of the box thinking, process improvements, and lateral thinking being used very frequently. All these words can be summarized into one single most commonly used catchphrase called out of the box thinking. It calls for using inspiration and imagination to solve problems by looking at them from unexpected perspectives. It implies that we think differently, unconventionally, or from a new perspective. It involves discarding the past experience, leaving behind traditional modes of thought, and discarding the preconceived notions. Here is a nice story in circulation that highlights the ability of out of the box thinking. An amazing story of out of the box thinking of a village girl. Once upon a time, there was a poor farmer who borrowed a hefty sum of money from an old wealthy person who was crooked as well. This ugly old man had a secret desire to marry the young and beautiful daughter of the poor farmer. As the poor farmer failed to repay the huge loan amount, the crooked old man wanted to exploit the situation and proposed that the loan amount would be waived off if the farmer's daughter got married to him. Both the farmer and his daughter rejected his proposal outright, but the crooked wealthy man wanted to resort to unfair means like Shakuni in the Mahabharata and suggested that a game be played wherein God will deliver the verdict. He told them that he would put one black pebble and one white pebble into an empty bag, and the girl should put her hand to the bag and pick one pebble with her eyes closed, and the rest will be in the hands of God. There are two preconditions to the event though. If the girl pick up a black pebble, she would have to marry him, and in such a case, the poor farmer's loan will be waived off. If she picks up a white pebble, she need not marry him, but still the farmer's loan will be waived off. If the girl refuses to play the game, then the farmer has to go to jail. The crooked wealthy man kept two black pebbles and no white pebble at all in the bag so that he will stand to get married to the girl irrespective of the pebble picked up by the girl. Both the farmer and his daughter were well aware of the crooked wealthy man's game plan. Fortunately, the girl was blessed with out-of-the-box thinking ability by Providence. She put her hand into the bag and drew out a pebble without looking at it. She fumbled and let it fall onto the pebble-strewn path where it immediately became lost among all other pebbles. She cried, "I am sorry for the slip of my hand, but never mind. If you look into the bag for the one that is left, you will be able to tell which pebble I had picked." Obviously, the remaining pebble in the bag was black, and it implied that the pebble picked up by the girl was white one. The crooked wealthy person did not have the guts to admit that he had resorted to foul play and was forced to abide by the condition that the girl need not marry him, and at the same time the farmer's loan was waived off too. Power of attention will illumine facts for us. Swami Vivekananda said, "The power of attention, when properly guided and directed towards the internal world, will analyze the mind and illumine facts for us." So that was it for today, and I hope you realize the importance of out of the box thinking and you start thinking out of the box. I'll be here again with a short anecdote. Till then, stay tuned, stay connected, and don't forget to smile.